From the site that many call the loudest in the NFL, we are inside Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap
she's actually
here
between
the Dallas Cowboys and the Kansas City Chiefs.
That's why she didn't want to talk to us. That's what she told me.
Here's the former Cornhusker Brett Maher to get this one started. And we are underway from Kansas City. Taking it about the 1.
Because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
The throw over the middle taken in, and they nearly get this all the way 24 yards. It's a first down. Throwing now is Mahomes. Another pass into the reliable, just shy of the 20.
Yes, I know.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for first and 10. Steps away. It's going to be caught. 18. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. First and goal.
Swear. Do you guys all your social medias?
Mahomes taps this forward. It's a jet sweep. And he is in. Touchdown, Kansas City. So they went for 2 and failed. They didn't use him on the PAT, but now he boots this one away with a 6-0 lead.
You fucking with Yuba no more?
So Prescott to the Cowboys now with a first and 10
at their
25-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. They're looking for Lamb, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Nick Bolton. Oh, they try a lateral on the return, and now the ball's loose. And the Cowboys are going to take possession. Or do you want me to?
You're the boss.
We get the interception, then really he's just too loose with the football on the return, and he coughs it right back up. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. And the Chiefs are going to take possession of the football.
To be in the film room after this ball game, tell all their teammates, maybe I should shift over to offense. I've got skills. What do you think?
Oh, absolutely. I always find myself cheering for them after they intercepted. Unfortunately here, he couldn't make it into the end zone.
Switch.
You from Salt Lake?
To throw again on second down. Mahomes buying time to his left. Open man, it's the tight end, Kelsey.
He's flinging it around really well here.
Really nice throw there to pick up the first down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him, and I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was real.
Oh, into a sea of defenders, have intercepted. And the Cowboys are going to take over.
Think he is open or is about to be open?
True.
So when you throw your hand up in the air and tell your quarterback, hey, I'm available, he's trusting that you are. In this case, he was not, and it turned into disaster for them.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Got an open man. It's Michael.
You still trying to score?
6-man. Check cross.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Nick Bolton. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Here's Mahomes to throw. And he can't get rid of it. He's going to need better protection here. 3rd and long following the sack for Mahomes and company. They'll drop to throw. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted.
He's kind of been floating him a little bit. He's got to be more decisive in his reads and definitely more decisive in throwing the ball. Rifle it in there every now and then.
No, I am leaving Vasa.
Prescott's throw pulled in by Lamb. And they bring him to the ground.
Practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. And he'll go down, but not. Now can they continue to feed off that? Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Bro, just send that to me real quick.
Here's Prescott.
I'm playing a game.
This will be caught once again by Brown. And he...
She's a Latina.
From the red zone now, Prescott. And Prescott, his third interception. Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed. And facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on third down. Back near his goal line. Here's Mahomes. Open man here. It's the tight end, Kelsey. And he'll have this play.
And from experience, I can tell you, that's where defensive backs will come into the huddle and say, guys, how about some pass rush? But you're going to say it nicely because those big guys up front, they don't like being criticized very much. Quarterbacks in this league, you know they'll pick you.
Wait, I know her. She goes to my school. Cause that's my girl's friend, or that's my ex's friend.
Again, they'll throw with Mahomes.
I don't know.
Escaping the pressure right. To the right side, it's Kelsey. And he'll be out of star quarterbacks, but that was tough to argue against.
Yeah, and I'm sure that everyone's going to say, hey, we're going to administer the penalty the same way for all quarterbacks. But when it's a star back there, even more so are they going to be diligent about throwing the flag.
That is caught by Smith-Schuster.
Oh, my God.
A nice gain there. This one goes for 20. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. Give him a couple.
Entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
She said drip on her thing. Hey, D-zone.
It'll be a gain of yours, and you want bigger people on the field to try and help against the run.
Is that the next TT?
Here's Mahomes, third and goal. And it's intercepted. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. And his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today. Trent McDuffie with a pick, and he will take this one home in this game, and now the pick six.
And the thing about it is once you get an interception as a unit,
oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it, and his pass is caught.
Who's that one girl?
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away.
Is that Issa?
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
Oh, that one?
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this pad. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily that you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. And the Chiefs, some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. That is caught by Lamb.
5'8".
You just kind of hold your breath every time he drops back to pass.
Yeah, you might be holding your breath, but those guys on the defense.
Oh, my goodness.
They've got big smiles on their faces. He's handing out picks like the people just leave the candy out at Hollow.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
Got a tummy,
Brett Maher on for the extra point.
Oh, my God.
And this is back to a 5.
But my team's ass.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
4.
And we'll see a return here from the end zone.
Wow.
And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they'll have time for one play. That's it. 3 seconds to go before intermission. On the move to his left. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Anthony Brown. And he will be brought down on the final play of this first half. It's the Cowboys who get the football first, and they trail here as well as we resume action in the 3rd quarter. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
My 4 starters
All in all, pretty manageable deficit, Charles, here as they start this third quarter offensively when you consider the fact that in the first 2 quarters,
if you continue to hand it over on multiple drives.
Yeah, and obviously, Charles, it'll be very tough to climb back into the game if those turnovers continue.
I would say borderline impossible. You keep turning it over, I don't know how you make up a day. They gave up the completion, but I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender.
6.
A give to Elliott. And nothing much materializing there on the first down.
Force some throws into tight coverage. He's already been picked off in this game. 4th down now.
That was a nigga.
On that one. Not to have another turnover on his ledger.
So a change
up inside the 5-yard line. You never know where these things are going to go, do you?
No, what was it? You got a John Heisman quote about that, right?
He said
in trouble and the ball's out. It's in the end zone loose. And no
by a great punt. And if the ball goes in the end zone, this never happens. So great call. Give the punt team and the punter some love.
Let's just take it around the 12.
Review this, that the ball needs to come out quicker, because if you don't throw it right on the break, you bring a crowd of people into the equation.
And that's why it got knocked away there. Now a throw here to his running back. And he's going to be
back slipping out of the backfield, and he was absolutely unnoticed and wound up getting big yards on that play.
And he's taken down. A Chiefs coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. Looking to throw. Prescott. Over the middle, complete. It's Ferguson. And here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. Throwing. Prescott. Got him in. It's Brown. And he'll be brought
on this drive. So good. They've moved the ball down the field with very little resistance defensively. But they better be prepared to come their way now.
And now here is another interception. Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed. There he goes left side. 20. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. So what a turn of events there. You're driving to take. Butker now to kick this one away. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And we'll see if they can band back together after the pick 6. It hurt badly, but still within striking distance. And my goodness, another interception. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. This one into the hands of Burton. And he'll be
Dad, you can call just about whatever you want because you understand you have guys who reliably take away those massive shots downfield. You're not as worried about giving up the big one.
And that's not nearly going to be enough. Stopped
a little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on it before he could get much out of it.
They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. Oh, what a heck of an effort there as Hig pick up through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal. Mahomes to throw once more. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. And now look at him go. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. And the Cowboys are going to take back an interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go. It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Pollard will take this into the end zone for one.
I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and after a big year, the consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
Fields it right around the goal line. And some good
throw it with confidence. If there's any hesitancy at all, it could end up in enemy's hands again.
To throw, it's Mahomes. They'll roll him out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. Now look at this. They get the turnover. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Here's Prescott. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. Well, they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. A handoff left to Elliott. And he's going to take this ahead. Yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. They go to Elliott again. Call it a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave. It would be a 45-yard field goal attempt, certainly in range, but they'll look for more yardage on 3rd down. Inside give to Elliott. That he's brought down short. 2 yards. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This for the lead in the final stages. The kick by Marr is good. Taking the lead in the final minute. So he waited on the sideline for his first chance in the ball game, and it didn't come until the 4th quarter, but he connects there. A big one to give him the lead.
Boy, you talk about coming in cold. I don't care how many times. Big spot, and he delivers.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Mahomes to throw it. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
In the face. This entire game is down to the next snap.
Now Mahomes got to have this one. Finding Kelsey. Yeah, he'll be out of bounds. 1st down. Mahomes. And that's intercepted yet again, and that could be the backbreaker. And
I like how you identified that, because most people think winning plays are the offense trying to get it done. In this case, nursing a lead, they found a way to make a play on that side of the ball and maybe finish things off.
They keep on the ground with Elliott. And he's across for the late. Marr on for the extra point. And with that, the lead is up. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. Taking it about the 1. And they'll be backed up. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
He's got a man, complete. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line.
What are you doing?
What a thrilling 4th quarter this one was. Well, at least I guess if you're cheering for the winning side, an outstanding comeback, though, that saw